The President postpones the presentation of the 2014 budget. The Ogun State Governor, Ibikunle Amosun, has presented a budget of 210.21 billion naira for the 2014 fiscal year to the State House of Assembly. Presenting the budget outlook today before members of the State House of Assembly, the governor said the capital expenditure will remain at 117.5 billion naira, representing 55.9%.
It was a gathering of not just members of the House of Assembly, as some members of the business community and traditional rulers were in attendance. The budget presented, according to the governor, is geared towards the 5 cardinal program of the state.
The breakdown of the budget by the 5 cardinal program in respect of our 5 cardinal program is as follows. Under education will take 43.9, almost 44 billion, which represents 20.93 of the total budget. The health sector will take 21.11 billion, representing 10.04%. Agriculture that will lead us to industrialization will take 10.52, which is about 5.1%.
The governor hopes to use the next year's budget to make some developmental changes in the state.
I have under available housing and environment 26.74, which is about 12.72%. Rural and infrastructure development is about 34.66, which is about 16.49%. Totaling 65.19%, which all other ministries that is outside the 5 cardinal program will account for 73.19 billion, representing 34.89%.
The Speaker of the State House of Assembly promised the readiness of the House to give the necessary legal instruments to the successful implementation of the budget.
This legislation will give the necessary attention to the year 2014 appropriation bill, just presented to the House and ensure its passage within the shortest possible time.
The budget proposed is expected to be financed majorly from federal allocations and internally generated revenue.
It is keeping its posture stronger in the positive territory after a successful trading on Monday pushed the all-share index above the 38,000 psychological lines. And for more on the gainers, losers and top traded stocks, here's Loretta Chiogo.
Hello and welcome to Stock Market Report tonight. The Nigerian equities market maintained its uptrend position today as key indicators appreciated by 0.53%. The all-share index ended Tuesday's session at 38,255.86. Market capitalization also rose to 12.23 trillion. Investors took delight in the shares of food giant Nestle and Dangote Cement as they emerged the session's top price appreciators. Stocks that shed weight include MRS, GlaxoSmithKline, and Cornell. UBA Capital was one of the day's most active stocks with over 250 million units traded. Other top traded stocks include Transnational Corporation of Nigeria and Africa Prudential Registrars PLC. When the closing bell rang, investors had in 5,211 deals exchanged 786.39 million units for 4.85 billion naira. And that's it on Stock Market Report. I'm Loretta Chiogo.
Well, that's it on Business News tonight. The news at 10 continues in a moment.
All right, we turn our attention to sports news. Here's Olumide Macaulay. Olumide.
Hello, Gemma, and hello to all our viewers. We begin in football, where Nigeria's football family was thrown into mourning today after news filtered in that former Golden Eaglets defender Friday Njengo, who had been in intensive care at the National Hospital in Abuja for more than 9 months, had died. He was involved in an accident with teammate Adamu Abubakar while traveling from Jalingo to Calabar for the team's first phase of final camping for the African Championships. Africa's list of 5 representatives is now complete as Ghana and Algeria join Cote d'Ivoire, Cameroon and the Super Eagles of Nigeria on the trip to Brazil for next year's World Cup. The Desert Foxes of Algeria became the last African team to book a place at the Mondial with a 1-0 victory over Burkina Faso, who threw everything they had into the game but were unlucky not to get at least a draw. And in boxing, Filipino boxer Manny Pacquiao arrived in Macau to prepare for his fight against U.S. boxer Brandon Lewis in a 12-round welterweight clash on November the 24th. It will be his first fight since he was knocked out by Juan Manuel Marquez last December, a defeat that prompted many to suggest that the 34-year-old should retire after he was left unconscious face down on the canvas by his Mexican rival. And that's where we'll leave it on sports news. Thanks for watching. I'm Olumide Macaulay. It's back to Ijama for the rest of the news at time.
Unveiling the new look of Guinness. Discover a colorful world of more.
On the foreign scene now, and emergency workers in South Africa have been trying to rescue about 50 people who are trapped at a construction site of a shopping mall after a roof collapsed. The Regional Fire Service says those trapped at a site in the town north of Durban are construction workers. And the main news again. President Goodluck Jonathan has postponed the 2014 budget presentation at the National Assembly, citing differences in the approved oil benchmark by the upper and lower houses. And Governor Babatunde Fashola has promised to bring the LASMA official caught on camera demanding a bribe to justice. The official is said to be on the run. Well, that's the news at 10 tonight. Thanks a lot for staying with us. I'm Ijoma Hunyato. Do have a good night.